As the students saw the monsters crawling out of the gate, the chaos popped off. The monsters were buzzing, practically vibrating at the scent of fresh meat. But these two were just scouts. Their bloodlust was screaming at them to start the slaughter, but they had a mission first. One of them sniffed the air, locking onto the humans inside the building. Looking around, he muttered to his companion how he thinks that this place is built like a damn fortress. Then turning to his partner, he told him to call the others while he stayed and started an early feast. And with that, he stepped out, eyes already locked onto some unlucky students. Before they could even register their doom, the beast was already on them. Meanwhile, Jinwoo arrived at the scene, taking one look at the massive gate. He thought about how this gate really was massive, giving it a casual look. Then his eyes were swept over to the squad assembled for this raid. The place was crawling with miners, collectors, and a stacked lineup of 13 A ranks and 20 B ranks. Looking at the numbers of A rank hunters present, Jinwoo was surprised, but then, in true Jinwoo fashion, he just shrugged it off. But before he could take another breath, he got swarmed by hunters. They hit him with a barrage of questions. That's when young Ye Rim stepped in like a teacher, breaking up an overly excited class. She introduced herself as an A-rank healer from the Knights Guild, giving Jinwoo a polite nod, while the other hunters still eyed him like a rare Pokemon. Then Park Young-soo stepped up, declaring he'd be leading the raid. The guild members immediately started side-eyeing and whispered to themselves how they think Jinwoo should lead the raid, as he's the S-rank here. But Park Young-soo shut it down, assigning Jinwoo to the back as a safety net. That was basically an insult to every A-rank in the room. Then one of the A-rank scoffed, saying how they don't need a babysitter as they are plenty strong. Young-soo, realizing he might have just triggered their pride, tried to explain that this was just their guild's usual vibe. Jinwoo just shrugged, thinking how the hunters seemed confident. With that settled, the group moved out, heading into the dungeon.